Good morning, students. Students, last time we have completed practice set 3.3. Last two questions are remaining that we are going to do today. Okay, so let us do that. Students, already we have completed question number 7. Now today we are going to solve question number 8 and question number 9. Okay, application of AP we are going to do in the next class. Now let us see question number 8 first. Find 4 consecutive terms in an AP whose sum is 12 and sum of third and fourth term is 14. And what is written in the bracket, you can see, assume 4 consecutive terms in AP to be A minus D, A plus D and A plus 2D. Okay, so let us solve this by considering this. Okay, so what is, we have to consider 4 consecutive terms, and what is given to us, whose sum means sum of all the 4 terms is 12, and your second condition is sum of third and fourth term, like these two. If you add these two, third and fourth one, you are going to get 14, and by using these two conditions you are going to solve it and find out the values of A and D. So let us consider first. So see the solution. Question number 8. Let us see the solution. Let 4 consecutive terms in AP be A minus D, A plus D and A plus 2D respectively. Okay, so these 4 terms we have taken, right? A minus D, A plus D and A plus 2D. This is your first term, this is second, third and fourth. Okay, now let us use the condition which is given to us by first condition. Your first condition is what? Addition of all these 4 terms is 12. So let us add these 4 terms. First term plus second term plus third term and then plus last term, fourth one. Addition of all these 4 terms is given to us 12. Okay, now see, A plus A plus A plus A becomes 4A. Okay, and minus D plus D get cancelled, so only 2D is remaining, so plus 2D is equal to 12. So by using first condition we got this. Okay, now let us use second condition. By second condition is what? Addition of third and fourth. See, this is third term and this is fourth term, so addition of third term and fourth term gives us 14. Now let us add this. This is A plus A, 2A, and D plus 2D becomes 3D is equal to 14. This is our equation number 2. And see, in this equation we are going to divide this equation by 2. So if you divide this equation by 2, this becomes 2 2 ja, this is 2 1 ja, so 1D, and this is 2 6 ja. Now we are going to call it 1. Understood na? And this, how we got this? Dividing by 2. So let me write here, dividing by 2. Now see, you are having 2 equations, first and second, and we are going to subtract because 2A minus 2A get cancelled. So subtracting equation 1 from equation 2, because our equation number 2 is bigger. So subtracting equation 1 from equation 2. Okay, now let us subtract it. Okay, So what is our equation number 2 that we are going to write first? 2a plus 3d equals to 4d. Then equation 1, 2a plus d equals to 6. Now since we are subtracting, that means we have to change the sign. So this becomes minus 2a, this is minus d, this is minus 6. Now 2a minus 2a get cancelled. This is 3d minus d, and 3d minus d becomes 2d, and 14 minus 6 is 8. So d equals to 8 upon 2, and finally you are going to get d equals to 4 in this case. Okay, now we have value of d4, and this value of d we are going to put in equation number 1. So putting d equal to 4 in equation number 1. Okay, let us see what we are getting here. This is 2a plus d. Now in place of d we are writing 4 equals to 6. So this becomes 2a equals to 6 minus 4, and 6 minus 4 is 2. So finally a equals to 2 upon 2, and 2 upon 2 becomes 1. So here you got a equals to 1 and d equals to 4 already you have. So let us write that first. A equals to 1 and d equals to 4. Now let us find out all the 4 terms. So first term was a minus d, second term was a, third term was a plus d, and our last term, fourth term was a plus 2d. So let us find out each value. Okay, so first a minus d. So this becomes 4 minus 1, and that is 3. Here already we have a value 1. Okay, then a plus d. So 4 plus 1 equals to 5, and then a plus 2 into d. Sorry, by mistake I have taken wrong values, so I have corrected here. A minus d, 1 minus 4 minus 3, then a value is 1, and here a plus d. So 1 plus 4 equals to 5, and in this a means 1 plus 2 into d is what? 4. So here you are going to get 1 plus 8, 9. Okay, so we are having terms as minus 3, 1, 5 and 9. So let us write our final answer. Therefore 4 consecutive terms in AP are minus 3, 1, 5 and 9 respectively. Okay, so we have done this. Now we have to solve question number 9. So let us see that. So students, let us see question number 9, which is here. See the question. If the ninth term of an AP is 0, means we are given that T9 is 0. Then we have to show that 29th term is twice the 19th term. 29th term means what? T29 is equal to twice, means 2 into T19, 19th term. So that we have to prove. Okay, so let us see the solution of this. First we are going to write what is given to us, and then what we have to prove. Okay, so let us see the solution first. So in this case we are given that ninth term means T9 is 0, and we need to prove that 29th term is twice of 19th term. This we need to prove. T29 is equal to 2 into T19, that we have to prove. So you can see clearly we have to use Tn formula thrice. First we are going to replace it by 9, then we are going to replace that by 29, and last we are going to replace n by 19. So let us see the proof. Okay, let us move to proof. first we are going to use Tn formula, and Tn formula is a plus bracket n minus 1 into d. Now we are going to replace this n by 9 that is given to us. So replace n by 9. So T9 is equal to a plus bracket 9 minus 1 into d. Okay. Now we know the value of T9, that is 0. You can see here. So 0 equals to a plus 8d. Understood why we got this? Because T9 equals to 0 we are having. Now in the next step, keep this a as it is and take this 8d to left hand side, so that it becomes a is equal to minus 8d. And if you want, you can reverse it, that is a is equal to minus 8d. What we did, we have reversed this equation, that is a equals to minus 8d. That is what we have written here, and we are going to call it equation number 1. Now first we will do this T29. So for that, first use formula, that is Tn is equal to a plus bracket n minus 1 into d. Now next step is what? We are going to replace this n by 29. So let us see what we are getting here. Okay, this is 29 minus 1. So you know 29 minus 1 gives you 28. Okay, now in the next step, concentrate here. We are already having a is equal to minus 8d. So in place of a, we can write minus 8d from equation 1. So write minus 8d in place of a. So this becomes minus 8d plus 28d. And from where we got it? From equation number 1. Now in the next step, 28d minus 8d becomes 20d. Okay, call it equation number 2. Now last step is what? We are going to replace n by 29, and after that we will do twice of that. So let us do that first. Now again we are using same formula, Tn is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Now next step is we are going to replace this n by 19. So this becomes a plus 19 minus 1 into d. And you know 19 minus 1 gives you 18. So this is a plus 18d. Now next step is what? Same we are going to do here also. Replace this a by minus 8d. So do that. Minus 8d plus 18d. And this we got from 1. Now 18d minus 8d becomes 10d. Okay. Now we want twice of this. So let us do that. Therefore twice of T19 is equal to twice of 10d. And you know twice of 10d is nothing but 20d. Call it equation number 3. Now you can see equation 2 is what? T29 is equal to 20d, and here twice of T29 equals to 20d. So RHS of both is same, 20d 20d. So LHS will be same, that is T29 is equal to twice of T19 if you use equation 2 and 3, and hence our result. So you can write here from second and third equation, T29 is equal to twice of T19. Therefore you can write your final answer that 29th term is twice, 29th term is twice 19th term. Hence we have done the proof. Okay students, so today we have solved last 2 questions of this exercise 3.3. Now in the next class I am going to start practice set 3.4, and for that purpose you all please revise everything whatever we have done in this chapter, because that is word problem. So for solving word problem you should know all the basics, how to use TN formula, how to use SN formula. Okay, so that you all should know, then only you will be able to understand. Okay, so please do that and do proper revision. Okay, so bye bye, we will meet in the next class. Thank you.